The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders sent local baseball coaches an early Valentine over the weekend. Let's check out the first ever free coaches clinic hosted by Railriders University at PNC Field in Music. This story is all about love of baseball. Like any relationship, baseball takes work, and you have to be willing to invest a lot of time in cultivating the relationship. But when you're in love, it hardly feels like it's a chore.
And that's a great thing about baseball is no matter how long you played it, no matter how long you're involved in it, you're always learning new things.
Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders business development executive Russ Kanzler took his relationship with baseball all the way to the majors. So did one of the Railriders owners, Andy Ashby. Both are NEPA guys who just couldn't walk away from the game and move on to something else after their playing careers were over.
You know, I remember him playing here when I was a kid. He's a Pittston guy, and he's got some unbelievable war stories about his time in the game and playing with some of the greats like Tony Gwynn and his experiences with the Padres. So he's been really cool. I think there's going to be a lot of good insight from him. We're actually hosting a brief Q&A right now with some of our coaches and just hearing some of his stories. I mean, I'm picking his brain and I'm learning things too.
Kanzler and Ashby were tasked with professing their love for the game during the Railriders' first ever coaches clinic. They spoke to a packed room hovering over that great symbol of lasting love, the diamond. Kanzler spoke about hitting. Yes, he talked about drills that could help the coaches, but he also talked about how frustrating a relationship with baseball can be.
And one of the most overlooked topics in baseball is the mental side of the game and helping young players develop some sort of mental system to just help them be more successful, because this is by far, you know, the most self-esteem damaging game in the world. So to have a strong mental plan, it's just going to help you carry on for the rest of your life.
Ryan Jastrzemski is MMI Preparatory School's 7th and 8th grade coach. There's a lot of failing in baseball. How do 7th and 8th graders deal with that, and how do you get them to keep coming back?
It's just part of, you know, being a coach and part of teaching the game and understanding that, you know, you're going to make mistakes. And, you know, like I said before about life lessons, that's kind of a big one. You know, it's okay to fail sometimes, you know, and it's how you come back from it, how you approach the next play or the next, you know, at bat and move on.
Recently, there's been a lot to love about our area for college recruiters and Major League scouts.
We're at a great place right now locally with the talent that we have coming out of this area. I mean, northeastern Pennsylvania is slowly becoming a baseball powerhouse. There's a kid every year that's either going to play professional baseball or play Division I college baseball. So if we can kind of help teams from a young age, whether it's little leagues or a little bit older than that, just have a good foundation to produce quality baseball players, then we're doing something right.
There have been so many good players to come out recently from our area, going to Division I or being drafted. Do your kids kind of know about this? Do kids, are they taking it seriously, saying, I see these other kids?
Well, absolutely. And, don't forget we had Eddie Herbner last year. Graduated. He's pitching in Bloomsburg now. So Eddie's just an example of you could do something in baseball if you want to. It's definitely a game where there's opportunities if you work hard and put the time in, and good things will happen for you.
So the whole point of the clinic is to help a younger generation improve their skills, to keep their relationship with baseball strong, to make sure they can play the game for as long as they can, to make their love of the game last a lifetime. Who doesn't love baseball? If you don't like sports, it does mean that the warmer weather is coming. All right, coming up next on SSPTV News, we have your social report.